Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on, guys? Happy Monday.
Monday.
And I know after the whole weekend with y'all seeing Uncle David hanging out with Margarita, I know a lot of you anticipated seeing Margarita. It's me.
Annabore planning on getting a Blue Eddy and adding. Oh, I already got the volume muted.
There we go.
I'm
Good
ahead.
job. That was my volume. That's how. My bad. My bad.
I think the farm is great and really despise people saying things when they don't know for the facts. Yeah, there's that.
Auntie Ann, hello.
Hey, Auntie Ann, how are you?
Annabore, we love you. Big Wave, what's going on?
Big Wave. Paul's in the house.
Charlene Grady, hello.
David's in the house. What's going on? Rhonda's in the house.
Gary Team Casho, Australia.
Paul says they see and hear us great today.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Felix Denmark, hello. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Mike, what's happening, buddy?
Mike Birch.
Let's see here.
Angel Blake.
Hey, Mike and David. Love from England. Well, hello there. What is it? Sylvia.
Sylvia K. Jones.
Yeah.
Gang. What up, Drew? Drew's Lens in the house.
Drew, what's going on, brother? Hey, get with me, please. I've been meaning to call you and talk to you. There's a big barbecue on the mountain this weekend. Pops is coming in town, and we're going to have a little barbecue get together with a whole bunch of us. It'll be a Simple Life Claim, Country Road Cure, Oryx, Mike and listen to them, me, Margarita. I need to reach out to Wiley and them and a couple other people. And you was on my list to reach out to, brother.
I did mention it to him when I seen him last Friday.
Can you make it? I don't see so well. Margarita looks like she needs.
Yeah, David Glett. Yeah, I don't really look much like Margarita.
Nah, not even close.
Tim, brother Tim, what's going on?
Tim in the house. I don't think I even talked to Tim today. Everybody's so tired from the trip, man. It was a long weekend. It was a fun weekend, but man,
right,
wore out.
Paul said, "Wow, I never got the invite. No invite."
Paul, I tried to get you over here for the meetup, man. You said you couldn't come.
That's fair.
Couldn't come.
Neil, what's going on? Linda, hello.
I'm on the hard stuff today, guys. That H2O.
Straight deuce.
I do.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
That made me nervous. Tim said, I have been getting it in today on the shed. Nice. I've been prepping up a little bit. Today, Lisa and I did a lot of errands, running around, doing things, doing that. And tomorrow morning, we're going to be hitting it big, hopefully finishing up the drywall.
Nice. Kathy said, David, which lookout were you at? I'm in Conway and I have been wanting to go.
Oh.
Just not sure which one has the best views. With Mount Magazine, all of them are really good views.
In Conway? She's in Conway.
I don't think that was a Conway.
Oh, I thought you said
I think she's talking about which lookout were you at. I did a Keeping It Real yesterday, the lookout.
Oh. Okay.
I was on the Paris side of the mountain. It's one of the lower lookouts. There's a lot of lookouts up there, and that one by far wasn't the best one.
Right.
They're all great. It doesn't take long to look at all of them.
Right. Tim sending more texts during the lives. Yeah, what a dork. It said Paul.
Yeah. Yep, Tim will do that. So we stayed at Hidden Acres over there in Eureka Springs, and our little spot was legit. It was really, really cool. I actually talked to the Airbnb lady last night for about an hour. She watched our videos and stuff, loved it and stuff, and she's got a bunch more, and we'll definitely be staying with her again.
Right.
I'll talk more about it whenever I get details and stuff like that.
You were telling me some cool stuff.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool. I found out that the chapel where everybody used to get married at and stuff is now a motorcycle barn. Where they keep their motorcycle with a bunch of signs and stuff. It's their little hangout spot because they don't do the weddings there no more.
Hey, Neil wants to know, did you ever find any new pains in your body after a week of riding?
No, actually, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Body held up pretty good.
Nice.
It's a little sore today, but it wasn't from the bike ride. Let's see.
Brooke Burke said if you would have come back the other way on Highway 21 yesterday, you'd have ended up in Margaritaville, and you would have seen the Buffalo River.
Yeah. I knew rain was supposed to be coming and all that other stuff, and I rode the pig trail the first route, and I've never rode the pig trail before on that bike, and or on any bike, but
Right.
on that bike in particular. It was also my longest solo trip on that bike, and so I wasn't nervous, but I was very cautious on the way there, and I wanted to ride it on the way back after I was a little bit more familiar with it.
Right.
I was definitely a lot more comfortable and confident on the way back. And so much that I decided to take a detour over Mount Magazine as well.
Right.
And because I wasn't ready for it to end, because I knew once I shut that bike off, reality hit.
Yeah.
So,
Back to it.
yeah, I
Tim
got a
said
lot
his
to do.
knee's a little sore, but other than that, he's pretty good.
Yeah. My booyaka held up pretty good. The back held up pretty good. And my new boots, my riding boots that I got, I mean, I was in them all weekend long, and that's normally hard for me with my feet. And man, my feet felt amazing.
Right.
So,
Right. Nice.
So I can't complain. And I was carrying around a heavy cut all weekend as well.
Brian Wilkerson, what's going on? And yes, Cuddly Texan, I don't know how it happened, but the goats did survive after me not watering them all weekend while David was gone. So yeah.
I'm so sick of hearing about that goat stuff. It's just, it blows my mind, guys.
Man.
It truly does. First of all, I got about 100 gallons of water out there. You don't have to water the goats every day. They have big water things. They're big. They're huge.
I mean,
one of those could last them a week.
But just because you don't see someone do something doesn't mean it didn't.
They're both full right now.
I mean,
right now.
They got full as soon as I got done filming. Rain. Paul Honeyman said it rained all day here in my part of England.
David, do you have a throttle rocker on your throttle? No, I do not, unfortunately. There's that bike don't have a lot of the creature comforts, you know. There's no cruise control, there's none of that. Cruise control would have been nice on that long ride, I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, it was very comfortable though. That seat's amazing.
David, I was trying to read David Hillman. He said, hello gentlemen. David, all of us who are dedicated watchers of your channel know that you went to pick up 1 second.
Pick up the DD5 was called into service, and for one who can't wait to see how it turned out. Oh, nice. And old Kentucky Bluegrass Living says Tim's got more trailer miles than riding miles. Trailer Queen. yeah, there was a little bit of that trailering going on.
It was so funny. In the group chat, Jamie with Overworks Littlefield, after Tim posted a picture of his bike in the trailer, she was like, no, you pulled your bike? Yeah. She was like, what?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But it was fun once he finally unloaded it.
Dang, Paul Honeyman said 3 inches of rain in 18 hours.
Wow. Neil said, come on, haters are going to run their mouths just to hear them talk about it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I know. Trust me, I got bashed so hard for moving the goats there. And talking about how hot it is and no shade. There's a 16-foot hoop house. That ain't even a small hoop house. That's a 16-foot hoop house, guys.
Yeah.
There's more shade and you know what to do with there. And I got both ends left over for breeze and stuff. Got it facing a certain way where the breeze blows through it.
Yep.
And guess what yesterday was, guys?
First day of fall?
The first day of fall. It's not even summer. And I can swear I said about, 3 months ago, 4 months ago when I put the goats over there?
Yep.
I'm not going to put them out there yet because it's 100+ degrees out there. And I'm going to wait until it cools down a little bit and gets closer. And, hell, I did that. Imagine that. I still got about 150 miles ride time. Otherwise, it would have been a rough with Jen and 6-hour ride back. Yep.
And me and Jamie, we actually last night I was over and there's Jamie and Kevin.
I'm not gonna let him get away with them excuses, Tim. That don't count.
I did tell Jamie
you got to ride, bro.
You got to cut him some slack. 4 hours just to get here. That's an extra 8 hours of ride.
Yeah.
You know, Tim. You know,
Actually,
blowed out knee.
Actually, it's 6 hours for him.
Oh, is it?
There, yep. So it'd have been 12 hours round trip.
Yeah.
But
Dennis Green, bang bang Niner. What? Yeah, another loss.
Tim said he got 150-mile ride time though. Well, that's nice. That's nice. I got that more than that yesterday.
Our flipping Farmstead. What's up, guys?
Tim did good. Tim did good this weekend on his bike. He's getting more and more comfortable. Margarita drove her car. Come on, Homestead. Yeah, I know. She wasn't with me. You know.
Yeah.
Jen could have drove hers too. If you couldn't make the ride with her, I'm just saying. Be like, baby, can you take your car? Because I can't haul you all the way there.
David Glunt said,
y'all know I'm not going to cut Tim any slack after the live he did last week, right? Y'all know there's no slack.
Anyway, David Glunt says, I went to the Mahindra dealership. I'm thinking the 1626 is the way to go for me.
I've seen some really, really nice bikes. Really, really nice bikes.
Right.
And if I wanted a payment, there's a particular bike I would probably go get. But I kind of like having the title to my girl. And my bike's really, really nice. It's really nice, really low miles. And I got a really good deal on it. So,
right.
And I don't have a payment.
David, when is Lissa going to put a new video on her channel? I enjoyed watching Dolly and Willie on their little supervised field trip. Lissa told me she is not going to do another video on her channel until she feels comfortable and at ease, because it's not something that she wants to force. She wants it to be something that she enjoys. And if she has to force it, she's not going to enjoy it. So when she gets some free time. Sean with Let's Trade Paint, what's going on, brother?
6 hours on a bike is rough. I don't care what you're riding. Yeah, I ended up with I believe it was close to 600 miles.
Damn.
Is what I did.
That's
for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then rode today too.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what I rode, but I rode today.
Right.
Let's see.
Tim said, I rode 10 hours for the first time today. Come on, to Come On Mountain, and then 6.5 hours the next day.
He did. That's why I'm not going to give Tim too much of a hard time. He did ride all the way here, then went riding with me and Anthony, and then we did a 6.5 hour ride.
Yeah.
Tim's paid his dues. That's why I ain't cut him too much slack.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still wouldn't have showed up to a bike rally on a trailer. That's just me.
Apex, howdy from South Africa.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
I rode 10 hours. Okay, you just read that.
Scott Spencer said, Mike, DD5, how about the Niner boys? Yep, they ended up just like the Cowgirls.
Sure.
Hello, Cindy Ellis. Kentucky Bluegrass Living said, David, I'm surprised you're not all over about Tim's mullet.
Yeah. It's hard for me to talk about hair.
That's fair. It's fair to not talk about hair.
Yeah. I'm not too good at growing that stuff.
Wes House said, is the Sturgis rally on your radar in the future?
Yes. Matter of fact, I already looked it up. It's about the same distance to there as it is that I take the trip to Florida.
Really?
So, yep. It's about 15.5 hours.
Okay. Bobby with Pettigene River Homestead said, I rode 20 hours and 600 miles in one day.
Nice. Tim said, I did 2,500 mile ride around 6 states and 6 days on the sports cruiser. Come on, Homestead. We're not talking about the Ducati that does everything but wipes your butt, Tim. We're talking about the hog here. Oh, yeah. Congratulations to old Papa Tim.
Oh, yeah. New grandpa.
Yep. New grandpa. new grandbaby on the scene.
Man,
And he did do that yesterday too. He went and seen his new grandbaby after doing all that driving
yeah.
stuff.
I seen some pictures on Facebook, and man, you could see the happiness and joy in Tim's face about the new grandbaby.
I always like Myrtle Beach Bike Week. I actually built some stuff in Myrtle Beach.
Tim said the hog is actually much more comfortable.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Just a little heavier.
Drew said, yes, David, talking about Sturgis.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about hitting it up. Actually Margarita's cousin and her husband ride, and they was talking back and forth all weekend, sending pictures and stuff like that, and they actually suggested that we do Sturgis as well. So
Nice. That'd be so cool.
definitely want to check it out. I heard it's pretty commercial these days, and it's expensive, to stay. So I might have to do some camping or something like that. But yeah, I would like to do it just to say I did it. I mean, because I'm from down south, so like Bike Week in Daytona, I've been several times. So, and that's one of the biggest, right? And so if I went to Sturgis,
number 2,
Sturgis is the biggest.
Yes, number 1,
I mean?
Daytona,
So,
and then number 3 is Bikes, Blues, and Barbecues.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, I see. If I get that one, then I've been to the top 3.
Trifecta.
And then I'll go to the mini Sturgis over there in Kentucky. Is it Kentucky, Tim, or Tennessee?
Tennessee, I thought.
Somewhere, Chattanooga or something. I don't know. It's somewhere, but it's a lot closer. And go to the mini one, and that one's adult only.
Right.
You got to be 21 to go to that one. So that one can get a little crazy.
Kelly with Rebel at Heart. Hello, dear.
Hello.
Karen Manetta said, could you please repeat the name of your recliner?
No, not offhand. I'd have to look at the paperwork again. It's been a little while, but I actually have another one coming, so it'll be in a future video coming up here soon too. But if you go to that video, it's in the description. The link and everything that you need to get a discount and everything is in that description. Drew said, let's go. Hey, I'm down. Yeah. I've been trying to get you to ride all season, Drew. You've been slacking, buddy. I need you to tighten up. Buddy. I tried to get Drew to get his bike situated before the riding season even started. Now we're coming to the last leg of the riding season. I still ain't seen Drew riding with us, man. What's going on?
Right. Auntie Ann said, oh, they sent you a second one. That's awesome.
Tell me what you need. Let's get it done. I was reading something else in the job.
Hey, do you think one of those recliners would make for a good gift?
Oh yeah, as long as you didn't have to ship it,
right?
That would be very expensive.
Yeah, well, someone local.
And I was reading one about, can you see the goats from the front porch or something like that? We're still on the goats thing. Okay, so I'm sitting right now facing the direction of the mountain, looking over the screens right now, and I can see their hutch and their house from sitting at this computer right here.
Right.
Look, can you see it? Confirm?
Yeah.
All right. It's crazy to me that they think that the goats are so far away. They're literally about the same distance as they was over here. They're just over here now. Right. Instead of to the left, they're south. It's crazy. It blows my mind.
Hey, there's Big Mike and Terry with MT Homestead. What's going on, guys?
Let's see here. I'm proud of all of you as the heat and the passengers and unfamiliar roads. Nothing but respect. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, that was a big one. Margarita killed it, man. That was her first time ever on a bike, period. And we went on like a level 10 ride for an hour. Her first time on a bike. And then 4 hours later, turned around and did probably a level 11, according to Tim, because he was the leader in the dark.
Right.
And she did great. She did absolutely amazing.
Nice. Thank you, Paul Honeyman. Sorry to interrupt you. He just dropped the link for David's recliner video right there in the chat.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. And if I might add, she also looked pretty dang hot sitting on the back of that bike too. Let me tell you now. Come on.
Dot Roper, hello, dear. Tim said that was scary.
Yeah, that was some intense stuff. Yeah, Tim, I've got nothing bad to say about Tim and his riding and all that other stuff. I'm not even gonna You know, I'm not going to tell lies like he did last week. I tell the truth. Tim did real well. That is a heavy bike, um, especially for such a little guy. He's had backhanded compliments, and he did good. You know, he had all of his trunks and bags and stuff on there, and at one point he even had one of the trunks was full of my stuff and Jen and everything else. So Tim did his thing. I'm proud of Tim. He's definitely getting better with the old big bike for sure.
Gene said, I didn't like riding mine at night. Hate the bugs, especially the June bugs.
I didn't like the lighting I got. You know, I got that old school bike. It's 2010, so it still got those yellow lights, like the incandescent or whatever lights they call it.
Right.
There will be LEDs coming in the future, so I can see a little bit further, because that was a little scary, because I could only see about 10, 15 foot in front of me. If there was any kind of obstruction in the road or something like that, by the time I seen it, it would have had to been like a snatch and deal with situation. I'd rather like to have a little bit of time, you know. Tim said he needs more lights too. Yeah. That, I mean, we pass some bikes whenever they come up over the hill. You're blinded for 10 seconds, and then you just got to hold it straight until you get your vision back.
Here's a name that I haven't seen in the chat before. Nalini, I believe it is. Trying to find the. Dang it, man. I'll find it in just a second.
Tim said he had everything and the kitchen sink in his. Yeah, I like that little tour pack thing that he's got, that trunk back there, boy. That
you can put
some stuff back in there, and his boxes are pretty wide too. And I will say, Tim's bike is beautiful, and we didn't see another one like it the whole time that was that color and that type of the CVO. And I think his is a street glide, right, Tim?
Yeah, I think it's a street.
Yeah.
Nalini said you need to go up there and ride in Canada with her other half. They got bikes up there, riding up there in Canada. Said went to Vancouver Island, British Columbia on the bike. Great trios.
Nice. I love it. I'm going to incorporate a lot more of these rallies and rides and stuff like that. I've missed it, man. I didn't realize how much I missed it until I got a bike again.
Right.
But I gave it up a long time ago just for responsibility reasons and stuff, you know, being a single father and all that other stuff. Well, kids are grown, and I'm trying to live my best life now.
Yep.
And, you know, I got a good running bike with low miles, and it's comfortable, and I really enjoy it. I would say that this weekend right here was the first getaway that I've had in a while where I really felt like I got away. So
I see a couple of people asking and talking about it. Yes, guys, there is an update on old Betsy the truck, and you will have to wait until tomorrow's Dreaming with Drifters to hear about that. If you're not subscribed to mine and Lissa's vlog channel, Dreaming with Drifters, definitely get over there and subscribe to that, because we're going to be giving an update on old Betsy tomorrow.
Donald McCrum said, David, are you saying that Tim is a munchkin? Well, according to the statistics I learned this weekend, he's average height, but he is kind of little.
Was he 5'8"? Tim's 5'8"? I'm 5'9".
It's like 5'3", 4, something like that. I don't know.
Pearly May, hello. He said, I'm listening now, guys. I'm over here at Grandma's eating.
Oh, yeah. Are you sure you're allowed to have technology at the table?
I tell my kids, no technology while eating. Unless we're like watching a movie together as a family. Building with Keith and Mickey. What's up, guys?
And they said that Scott from England said that was on an Ultra Classic.
Nice. Thank you so much, Auntie Ann. Dropping the link for Dreaming with Drifters.
I was at Sturgis Rally in the middle of the 70s. Miles of bikes parked up and down the road. Yeah, that was back in the heydays of the Sturgis.
Lauren and Joel with Making It Home is hanging out with us. What's up, guys?
What's up? What do we got? 571 people in here? Nice. David, where are you and Margarita going for your next ride? Me and Margarita is going to actually go out there by her house. She's got a particular road that she's already planning rides, guys. She's got a particular road that she wants to go ride. So
nice.
we're gonna hit that one next. I don't know the number right offhand, and she's at Zumba right now. So
MT Homestead said that they rode from Missouri to Sturgis, and that was a hot ride for sure.
oh, I bet. Today was my third day back to work.
Yes, Pearly May just came off of recovery.
Yep,
so
off recovery. But
glad
hey,
you're back at it.
I know you got the straight face like but at least you're able to go back to work, and that means you're doing much better. So
Right.
that's really, really good. Let's see here. What day in October is Jacob's birthday? McKevin wants to know.
Do you remember what day it is?
No, I don't know birthdays.
It's October 28th.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I believe that's on a Monday. It's the Monday we get back from our fishing tournament or our fishing trip.
Social media tells me when everybody's birthday is, and I don't get on social media often, so I rely on word of mouth. So, I try to stay off social media as much as possible because of people like, what is it, Lynn?
Oh yeah, Lindar.
Yeah.
Lindare. Backhanded compliments are so wild. I just don't, man. Greg and Gina, hey David and Mike, at the hospital with Gina. Wanted to say hi, Mike. You have a package coming your way. Well, first of all, hello, and I hope you guys get better, especially you, Miss Gina. I'm not sure why you're in the hospital, but Godspeed to you on whatever ails you there. And thank you very much for thinking about sending us something.
Brian wants to know what's going on with your other bike. Coming soon. There's a big update on that too, as well. Maybe even as soon as tomorrow.
Keep an eye out for new.
Yeah. Thanks again for all of the awesome content. Well, thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. We try. We're coming to the end of the month, so we got a whole lot of stuff to get done. But we also got Pops coming in this weekend and stuff. I'm really excited about meeting him and having the big old get together and stuff like that. It'll probably be something simple like hamburgers and hot dogs. It won't be like my typical barbecue where I'm throwing down ribs and pork butts and pork loins and all that other stuff. It might actually be a working barbecue. Me and Mel and Gary was talking today because I was at the 41.36 today, and might be a working barbecue situation going on. And it's also the first day of official hunting season.
Really?
Yes, Saturday. Yes, it is. So of course Gary's gonna be hunting in the morning.
Naturally.
He said he'll miss the evening one, but he's hitting the morning one. So Gary's pretty determined. I might be showing him how to process a deer at the party as well. So
okay.
Let's see here. Oh, there's my baby. Hey, baby. Margarita is in the house.
Margarita, hello.
We was just talking about you, babe. All good things, except for Tim.
Lauren and Joel from Making a Home said, please be sure to say hi to Pops for us.
Oh, we'll do. I'm sure Pops will be in the video or something, live or something will be going on. Yeah, I'm excited about meeting him. I tried to meet him when I went to Florida, but he had some medical stuff that he was dealing with, so I couldn't see him. Oh, yeah. About what? Nah, just how you're planning us a ride out there by your way and all that. They was asking what mine and yours next ride.
Yeah.
And then I was just telling them how hot and you looked on the bike and, how good you did and all that good stuff.
Yeah, thank you so much, Auntie Ann. She said, it took me a minute, but I finally got old Lynn Dare banned from everything at Come On Homesteading.
Yeah, thank you. Mike showed it to me this morning, and I told him, I said, I'm sure Auntie Ann's going to get it.
It was such a good picture of you and Margarita.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't understand. It was so crazy.
Yeah.
What it do, Endo? What's happening, Ian?
What's going on, brother? Yeah, I felt like it was a good picture myself.
Mike Birch, it was all good stuff talking to Margarita.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's saying what's up.
And check out Bob's comment.
Check out Bob. What Bob talking about?
What Bob saying?
Let's scroll on back up, see what Bob's talking about.
Ian actually took a little trip to the country too. Take me to the country.
Yeah, where'd you go, Endo?
To the country. Where'd he go? Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah, he did a little getaway.
Bob's comment must have been so far. I couldn't find it.
Making it home said, wait, who am I watching for? I don't know.
Something about Bob. Bob made a comment.
Maybe Bob. Maybe Lynn. So proud of you riding so much on your first ride. Are you able to sit down yet? The bike's actually pretty comfortable.
Donald Thompson
Chattanooga.
said, "Hey Michael, would you quit doing a balancing act on plywood with skill saws in your hand?" Yes, I will not be returning back to the plywood surfing while skill sawing.
Oh, they're talking about Lynn Dyer. Come on.
Bob's concerned about your neck.
My neck's actually not doing too bad. Not too bad. I'm telling you, my body feels really good after that ride. Even my wrist is not feeling bad at all. I handled all of those miles pretty good. I learned a lot about my bike on that trip. And I also seen a whole lot of other bikes that gave me a lot of ideas, because that bike is not set up the way that I envision my bike being set up. So at some point in life, that bike will be getting customized a little bit to fit my needs a little bit better.
Right.
First of all, I'm a YouTuber. I really need some storage, some lockable storage, because I'm always carrying around cameras and stuff, and also PPUs and other things, and batteries and, expensive stuff. Sometimes my laptop, stuff like that. So I need some lockable boxes for sure. Stay tuned for the show. Let's see.
Neil said that does our hunting season open with archery or modern weapons? Theirs starts with archery, black powder, then modern.
Archery, same. Pretty much same here.
Yeah, we're on live chat, guys. I don't know.
What?
I guess I missed something. I'm not sure.
After last week's live with Ridge Live,
how is
Benedict Honorable doing? Well, he was hungry for a little while. I had to go repo my chicken and stuff from him. Now that was all in fun, guys. That was all in fun, and a lot of people seen it for what it was, and of course, some people didn't. But it was a good time. And trust me, I got my get back on. Come on, keeping it real. If you ain't subscribed to that channel, go subscribe to it, because yeah, that was a funny one.
Yeah, that was decent.
That was a funny one.
He came and took everything.
I hit him. Bah, bah, bah,
wait.
They had to know that there was going to be some retaliation. They had to. I don't get the Tim training wheels. Yeah, Tim will use some training wheels now. Don't think he won't.
Oh, I finally found it. What is it, Mr. Jacob or something like that? I wanted to know if I wanted to have an affair. I'm flattered. Thank you so much, but I am happily married to a woman who would probably castrate me. So I'll
probably
hard pass. Well, what comes first, the death or the castration? I don't know.
I don't know. You do that to her, she might do it and watch the other part.
Auntie Ann dropping the link for Come On Keeping It Real. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Neil said, I think Mike deserves some push-ups for the way he bad talked you.
I think you're right. Let me get some push-ups. Go right on back then.
Oh, thanks a lot, Neil.
Yep. Let me go on and get 10 more. Oh. I think that puts you down to 20.
Oh, where are we at? I thought we were at 20 right now.
No, you was at 30.
Oh.
Count them out.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I want you to hold the last one.
9. Go Gators.
Thank you, sir. Good idea. Good idea. Drew said we could barely see. Restart. David Muffin said butt down.
I try to keep my butt down.
At least Mike's not in the mud this time.
That's right. I learned not to walk in the mud no more until all that's going to be over anyway.
He'll bet again and owe you 200 more. The funny thing is, he came up with that bet. I had nothing to do with it. I was just an innocent bystander and took it.
I am definitely trying to get some more on that bet. Maybe on the Florida State game this year.
Yeah, that's like
battle of.
I feel like we both should just pay and be done with it. That's horrible. Rhonda Cagle and the kids. Hey guys. Hey David and Mike. I am glad that you had a fun trip. Mom just got us a brand new camper and we are going camping for 10 days. We
Nice.
can't wait. Oh, that is
Nice.
amazing,
Heck
guys.
yeah.
Y'all need to drive that camper to Come On Mountain.
Paul, I did
Bring it to
10,
Come
not
On
9. I just didn't say number 1 out loud.
Yep. Do they count because his knees were on the floor? That's funny. What's up, Drew? Oh, he must be saying hey to somebody else. He said, hey, David. I was like, what's up, buddy? We've been talking all night.
I think that's our buddy David Moffat he's talking
Yeah.
to in here.
Let's see here. I haven't seen Tim show he can even do a push-up himself. Tim's stronger than what you think.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, he's little. You know, he's sawed off and everything, but no, Tim's pretty strong. Don't doubt Tim. Tim's got some training. I ain't gonna spill all of his beans. I don't know what all he's put out there in the world, but Tim got some training. Doubt him if you want to.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
Doubt him if you want to.
Uh,
I don't hang around with soft people.
right. Neil, yes, we did confirm the t-shirt and the steak dinner bet.
Drew said his arms are tough. His knees not so much. Well, he was in the Navy. Oh.
Cully Texan said 19 days before Dad and I fish all the trout out of Spring River before you guys get there. Hey, that's be some hellified trout fishing.
Yeah. Hey, you must be real good. Because I got tired of reeling in. I was catching so many, and there was still a bunch of them. Drew says shots fired.
Stevie D's Daily Doings. Hello, hello.
Mike should sit on the big chair. Oh, his legs. Now we got to keep him on the low rider. Oh, I forgot your pillow this evening. That's why you're sitting there looking
my
at
booster
my son.
seat. My booster seat.
Now, son, I need you to sit up straight.
Yes, Paul. I already milked the cow.
Hey, Karen. Hey, Karen, how are you?
Karen
Yeah.
Ricky, hello, dear.
Now you cross the line, David. Go Navy. Tim, I got you back. Hey, that's just a inside joke. I'm all about all the military branches, 100%.
Unknown Milton, hello, dear. See you later.
Come on, I'm so glad you guys had a blast this weekend, and the girls look so good on the bikes. They were the stars of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, excuse me.
Let's see here.
Paul said, Patrick, that's good. He's using dynamite for fishing.
Oh, nice. Or that battery stuff. Instead of battery, they all pop up. Even on a sub, I sure Tim had his hand-to-hand training. Not good to shoot a pew-pew in a sub. This is true.
That's true.
That's a valid point. Valid point.
Joe Jacobson said, at least Tim's not chewing crayons yet. That's a good point.
That is true.
Hello from Monteverde, Florida, Lake County, Bobby Yancey.
Hello. I was actually reading that one when you read it. Famous words of Sid, safety's off. The ads are getting ridiculous. Yeah, I got one on my screen right now too because I'm watching on. I don't control that, guys. This YouTube puts them in at a balance of a whatever.
Yeah,
before we used to be able to kind of control, turn them off and stuff like that. That don't really work anymore. So
David said, how soon is the shop build going to happen?
As soon as the dozer can get out here and finish clearing the area that I need for it. The dozer still has like one more day that I need. And his dozer's broke down right now, so I'm just waiting on him to get
down for a minute.
I'm waiting on him to get up and running, or else I'm going to have to find somebody else with a dozer because that's what's holding me up. I could build it right now in one of the clear spots, but it's not going to be where I want.
Right.
So I prefer for it to be where I want it put. I got a certain reason for that. So,
right.
So we'll see.
Liz 6D said, I just had an ad for sipping cream.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool.
Listen, I've been trying to figure, I think, out how they can put ads in the live stream.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's live. So.
Yeah, it's live.
But not in the premieres, though. They don't do it for the premieres.
Yeah.
That's right. David, our friend Annabore, had their very first premiere on Saturday night about getting ready to move and buying their new house and stuff. Speaking of sipping cream.
Oh, yes, y'all want to remind me. I got 2 of them in the freezer.
Spring River will be flowing this week, getting so much rain, said Rob. Wow.
That's good. That's good.
David Glunt said, Mike, how did it feel having to drive David around today? I feel fine.
Try a little bit.
It doesn't make me feel any different. I think it's funny because it looks like little King Koopa sitting in the little vibe right here.
Yeah. My head's literally like at the ceiling in that little car. That just popped up on mine. You see that? Woo.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's slower over there. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't even read it. Brown sugar and cinnamon.
Yeah. Prawn said, I've been watching for 30 minutes and haven't seen an ad yet. See, it's random.
Yep. Not everybody sees all the ads.
Yeah.
Hey, we were just talking about him earlier in the live. There's our friend Pops right there. What's up, Pops?
Pops, what's going on? We was just talking about your arrival soon, buddy. Ben Hopkins, premiere, you don't get ads. That is true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. David Glunt was like, because it's usually him picking you up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there might have been 3, maybe 4 times I've had to take you somewhere because of the
3
vehicle.
times. I think there's been 3 trips that I've rode with Mike. I try to avoid that, I'm all about my safety.
Yeah. Safety first.
Sid's all about safety's off. I'm all about keeping my safety on. You know what I mean? Now, anytime, most of the time when Mike has to take me somewhere, it's because I'm dropping my truck off to be fixed, And sometimes he has picked me up. He has took me places more than that, maybe 5, 6 times. But the other times was in my other vehicle.
Oh,
the Jeep.
The Jeep.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep. Was Domino extra needy when you got home?
Yes. Yes, he was. He was also very excited. Rob says, David, surely you have found a moonshiner that crystal clear moonshine. Actually, I haven't looked.
Yeah, McKevin, you are absolutely right, brother. He said Pops is the most generous subscriber on YouTube. He shows love to a lot of the fam.
Me and Pops talks quite a bit. Pops is a really good dude.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why I'm letting him come out to the mountain.
Right.
I don't just let everybody come out here. I got to have a good feeling about you and got to feel like I've gotten to know you a little bit and have a level of trust there. Like I was talking about on the Keeping It Real earlier this morning, it's not just about me because I got the high ground and I'm accurate. Let's just say I'm accurate.
Yeah.
And it's about there's kids on this mountain now. You know what I mean? So I'm not just going to let anybody up here. I will be coming around the mountain when I come. I'll be coming around the mountain when I come. That's awesome.
Ricky Santiago, what's up, fellas? The mountain's looking great. Get in there. Rick from California.
Margarita said, I'm so excited for this weekend. Me too, baby. I'm excited to see you again. It's only been a day and I miss you already.
Oh, stop it.
See, I can be sweet, guys. See, everybody, I've even had people tell me, like, why don't you show more affection and stuff on camera and stuff like that? Y'all have no idea how big of a teddy bear I am and how affectionate I actually am.
Right.
I'm pretty affectionate. Babe, am I affectionate?
Cuddly Texan, no. The answer is no, or at least not that I know of. David, did the Trespasser come back yet?
No, not that I've seen on any camera or in person. Just got a political ad. Like I said, they're random. It's all based off. It's based on your watching patterns.
Yep.
It's targeted advertising, right? They're not going to show you an ad that they don't think that you want to see.
Yeah.
You know.
That's Google for you.
Yeah. And it's not just your YouTube watching, it's what you Google and what you research and
or
look
what
up.
you just say out loud,
Yeah.
or what you think maybe. I mean, I wouldn't even put it past them. That must be the chosen one. I've seen 6 ads.
Wow, so David don't feel good about or trust me either. Smart man. I tried to fly you over here, Paul.
Paul, you could guarantee you would get a plane ticket paid for to come on over and hang out with the fam. That's a bet.
Yep, she said yes, you are more than that.
Rhonda Cagle said, David, Mom said that she will see about planning a trip to come see you next year. Love, Rylan.
Nice.
Or Raylan.
But definitely make it happen. Y'all can definitely park y'all's camper on Come On Mountain.
That's a family right there. Is definitely welcome on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for the kids to meet all the animals and stuff, and it's cool. Can't wait to meet them.
Ryan Wilkerson. Now there's a question for you. I wonder if that trespasser's missing a piece of a taillight.
Huh. Well, he was on foot.
Yeah, true.
I tell you what, though, he comes up here again not wanting, he'll be missing part of his tail. I don't take kindly to people just walking up my road. I should never have somebody just randomly walk up, guys. As far back as I am,
yeah, we're way too
there. That's not an accident.
Literally, like no joke. Literally a quarter mile back off into the woods, over the creek and through the woods from the gate. Yep. So when you're back here, man, you are back.
Yeah.
Half a mile to your house.
Yeah, it's half a mile to the cabin from the gate.
Man.
And then it's a couple of mile dirt road to get to the main road. So
yeah,
you get back here, you know you're back here.
Yeah.
Like
you're on a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't just riding the cruise of the dirt roads and say, oh, did I find something?
Terry said, I know how to throw together some shine. I've always wanted to learn, to be honest with you. I've always been intrigued with it, but I've never done it.
Tamara Smith said, I'm getting ads for Japanese dates. So funny.
Huh.
They love you a long time.
Tamara, that's too funny.
Yeah, Leonard Mountain Home said, we agree. I just don't understand. Some people just coming onto someone else's property is not okay.
You would have to lock Paul up at night so he can't pull pranks on me. That's funny.
Yeah, Auntie Ann said, when he says he lives in the sticks, he's not lying.
Yeah. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not even far enough back there. If it was up to me, I'd be at the top of the mountain behind me. Honestly, I can't get far enough away. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's coming on the thumbnail, guys. There's a huge hurricane coming to Florida.
Yeah.
Right now on the Gulf Coast side, and of course that's where all my family's at. And I talked to my parents today, and I said, look, y'all need to move out of Florida, like all of y'all. I said, I left Florida. I'm in the middle of the country now, and I don't have to worry about hurricanes no more, personally. But now I still have to worry about hurricanes because all my family's there. Man. Can y'all just figure out that y'all shouldn't be in Florida and just move, please? And my dad was like, I've been here my whole life. I ain't ever going nowhere. I said, I know, Pops. 681 people in here. How's your weather that way, Mike? It is good now. It was supposed to rain today, which we've been getting a lot of the false rains here lately. But now they're saying it's going to rain tomorrow. It's supposed to be decent Wednesday, and then it's supposed to rain Thursday and Friday, but be good Saturday and Sunday, and then rain again next week. And that is your local weather from Come On Mountain.
You hear that, Drew? So you're going to need to pick another day for the old scroopity secret thing that's happening. Drew's going to need to borrow a tool. You know what I'm talking about?
No, Drew hasn't contacted me. Drew, why have you not contacted me? What's up, bud? What's up? Did you lose my number, bro? I don't think you did. I contacted you the other day.
Ooh.
What's up with that?
Things that make you go. Auntie Ann said it rained most of the day there.
I thought me and Drew was down like 4 flat tires without a can of Fix-It-Flat. That's down.
No Fix-It-Flat?
No Fix-It-Flat. No Fix-It-Flat.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that, guys. It rains everywhere except for where we are because we need it.
We need it. My grass needs it, but we're definitely going to get some. Margarita said, don't forget to push that like button, y'all. Brandon said 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning. Speaking of which, 10 minutes would be the Black Sheep Project, and
Black
you
Sheep.
was at their birthday party. Little what's happening,
Yep.
wasn't you?
Yeah, yesterday, Jamie and Kevin from over at Old Works Littlefield hosted the youngest, the 3-year-old, over at Black Sheep Project, and that was pretty cool. It was us, of course, Black Sheep Project, and then Old Works Littlefield. Also was Ivy's family factotum, showed up for a little bit also and hung out with us. They did some piñatas and had a whole bunch of different cupcakes and food platters. It was really nice. Me and Kevin got lost in the sauce with the football and stuff like that, and we missed the piñata. But it was fun. It was a good time.
Jolly Phil says, "Hey y'all, come on, homesteading." Somebody just said, I forget who said it. Oh, Midnight Blog said David has half the viewers as he did when Margarita was in his live. Yeah, you'll have that.
Yep.
Margarita's a superstar.
That's how it happens.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch the weather and line it up. Yeah, you notice he just skipped my question.
Hey.
Why you skipping my question, Drew? I'm not gonna let you buy on this one, man. I need to know.
David Glunt said, Mike, who won all the money Friday night? Yes.
Drew.
My homie Drew took me out to the poker house. It's actually a place Drew likes to go from time to time and hang out with some really cool guys and fairly good size. And we did a couple of different poker tournaments. Drew hit for the money around. I hit second place on one of the rounds. It was overall a really nice night. I'm so thankful. It's just what I needed, a nice little pick me up.
Says Drew doesn't have one of those Arkansas Wild Hog shirts.
Yeah.
Funny story about that shirt. I'll tell it now. So I got Margarita to cut the sleeves out of it, right? Because I'm not good at that stuff. By the time it would be cut all the way down to here. And then I put it on in the neck because I told y'all Tim's small. So he ordered shirts that's kind of small. The neck was like this on me.
Yeah, like a choker.
Right. And so I asked Margarita if she could cut the neck a little bit out of it and stuff so I could breathe. Guys, she cut a hole in the neck like this big. It came all the way down to here and literally showed my whole back tattoo almost. And I was like, well, that does it. I can't wear that. I said, I'm not wearing no shirt like that at a bike rally. Are you crazy?
Stop it.
And so I came up with another plan. I had one of my undershirts for hunting. That is like the dry weight.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff, you know. So we cut the sleeves out of it. It was black, put it on, and the shirt was black. So it hit it to where it didn't do that, and you couldn't tell. But that's the type of friend I am. Because Tim got me that shirt and everything else, I still rocked it. I still figured out a way to make it happen.
Hey.
But we almost had a disaster. Because I promise you, if I didn't have that black undershirt, I would have just had to carry it and just be like, here, you know, because there wasn't no way I was wearing that. Wasn't going to happen.
Yes, K Parks, you're absolutely right. It was absolutely terrible. I seen that. Says Cedar Key recently had a major fire. The dock business lost a lot, and now the hurricane on top of it. Not good. Prayers all the way for the hurricane.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I actually follow a little channel that does a little newscasting there in Cedar Key, and he was out on his boat filming when the flames and stuff were still roaring. It was a terrible sight. There's our friends, Country to Coast. Hello, hello.
Tim said, I'm not small. You're just larger than life.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice, too.
That's a nice way to say I'm big boy, Tim.
Tim said she made him a blouse, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a major funny moment for me and Margarita, but at the same time with a slight bit of panic.
Right.
So we didn't want to hurt Tim's feeling and not wear the shirt because
Right.
he went out of his way to do that. And I'm not that type of, guy. Like, I appreciated it and all. I was just trying to make it comfortable, and I thought that we done messed it up so bad we couldn't salvage it or whatever. But hey, I'm full of great ideas.
Right.
It was Saturday and Saturdays, I got them good ideas on Saturdays.
Well, that's absolutely great news, Sherry Udell. Sherry says, David, Jacqueline said you and the family can come to Kansas to see her, and she said that her grandma wouldn't shoot you if you stepped in the yard.
Well, that is awesome.
That's fantastic.
That's always positive when you can make it through the day without getting shot. I mean, that's a good time.
Margarita said, y'all should have seen David's face.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know how. I was already planning on how I was going to break it to him.
Right.
I'm going to be like, brother Tim.
Yeah.
Let's talk for a minute, buddy.
Good night, Dennis Green.
You need a beer? Let me get you a beer. I am the same way. You are most XL shirts are too tight around my neck as well. Yeah, as far as size, I'm more of an XL, but because of height and stuff, I have to wear 2X.
Well, you have real broad shoulders too.
Yeah.
You know.
And a thick neck. I don't have a small neck. It's like this shirt right here. It's not too loose.
Yeah,
It's
you'd want
right
to
there
split
too.
it right time in the
Yeah.
middle.
I love the sound of your bike, David. It sounds so good. Yeah, my bike does sound amazing. In my opinion, out of the three, mine sounds the best. That's just my opinion.
Okay,
And then I would say it's Anthony, and then well, Tim's got slip-ons.
that's fair.
So there's that. But I will say the slip-ons, because I've been trying to be nice to Tim tonight. The slip-ons definitely sound better than what he had because he was a sewing machine.
Okay.
And I never even heard him go by whenever I was outside at the storage and he rode right by me. I never knew a bike went by. So,
right.
So he's definitely on the up. So he's doing a lot better. A lot better. He can't have it squeezed and tall.
Tim said his bike sounds perfect for him.
That's what everybody say that put slip-ons on too. I mean, you got to sell it to yourself because ain't nobody else buying it.
Paul said Tim's an XL. He's a double XL, and I'm a triple XL. Yeah.
Mine is almost as loud as Ant's, but better at Come On Homestead. I don't agree. I think Anthony sounds way better than yours, Tim. Yours sounds better. Now, I gave the credit, right? I said it sounded better than the sewing machine. It definitely sounds a lot better. I was not expecting slip-ons to sound like that, so I was impressed.
Hey, Peggy Van said, hey, David and Mike, when are you going to show the cabin and all you've done? Looking forward to seeing it. Love y'all dearly.
I am waiting on a delivery. Like I said earlier in the live, I got one more chair coming, and as soon as that comes, I'm going to put it in, and then I'll be ready to make that video. But the cabin's done.
Right.
Cabin's
Raggy, what's up, bro?
The cabin is done.
Tim said the most expensive bike at the dealership had the same exact slip-ons on.
However you need to sell it to yourself, Tim. I mean, whatever works for you, buddy. It's fine. I'm just saying I ain't putting no slip-ons on. Just.
I mean, a lot of times the most expensive thing in the store is a female accessory.
Yes, that is true.
So there's that.
Yeah, that's true, Tim. Yes, the hair is protected hit around. Margarita saying hello to Tim. David, do you have a problem finding long enough shirts to cover the EDC? What is the EDC? Is that the butt crack? Because I ain't got no butt at all. That's always an issue. It's a good thing I'm a master editor.
Vicky D, Florida girl, said, yeah, the hurricane is predicted to hit right around where they are.
Yeah. And my parents are going to be on the bad side of the storm and stuff, so I'm definitely worried about it. All right, we got 2 minutes. You got anything else?
Trina, that's a good question. Trina Rock wants to know, has anyone named their bikes or thought about it?
I haven't yet, but I will. I name everything.
Oh, and Trina also just said the EDC is your everyday carry.
Oh. Yeah, that's another reason for the 2X is to make it long. Like I said, it's too short, so it's at like the top of my pockets and stuff like that when it's an XL.
Right.
So.
And well, one good thing here about Arkansas, also Arkansas is an open carry state, so even if it wasn't covered, still covered.
I got one of the recliners. It's nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, and it takes up a small footprint, which I like even better.
Tommy Roach, hello, hello.
Hope everyone has a wonderful night. Margarita is saying.
A set of Reinhardts would really make your bike sound good, David.
Reinhardts. My bike sounds pretty good right now.
MT Homestead says Tim's bike would sound even better if he took off his header pipes and replaced them with open headers. His Cadillac headers, which doesn't give him the deep sound. That's what. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but then Tim would say he couldn't hear his radio.
Ah.
See, and I don't know about that because I ain't got a radio, but I want one. I told Margarita this weekend that we need to find some poorer friends because they all had radios and all this bougie stuff, and I have my Beats. Matter of fact, I had these right here. Right here was mine, Margarita's radio.
Yeah.
right here. I took the right one, gave her the left one, and that's how we jam. We was pole pimping.
Good night, everybody. Estella Knox, good night. Greg Kozer, good night.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Everybody go over and say what's up to the Black Sheep
Black
Project.
Sheep Project.
Tell them to come on, sent you.
We love you guys.
Love y'all. See y'all around like a donut. Come on.
Tomorrow.